Ever scroll through Instagram and think, man, I could totally turn this into like a business, right?
Yeah.
We've all seen those those influencer courses,
Yep.
the ones that promise you the moon and the stars.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But honestly, a lot of it just feels kind of like smoke and mirrors, don't you think?
Yeah, a lot of hype.
Which is why this deep dive we're doing today, it really caught my eye.
Okay.
We're digging into this YouTube video,
Yeah.
right? And it claims to have this totally unique business model.
Interesting.
Yeah, low investment, and it combines Instagram with, get this, newsletters
Newsletters, huh?
of all things, right?
Interesting.
So is this like pure genius or just too good to be true?
Right.
That's what we're here to find out.
I love it. Let's do it.
What I thought was interesting about this one
Okay.
is that the creator, this YouTuber, calls themselves Quirky Quest. They seem, I don't know, allergic to hype.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like documenting their own journey to build this business, not just promising everyone the moon. You know what I mean? They actually say they'll share their struggles along with any successes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's refreshing, actually.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, so much of what we see online is like the highlight reel, right?
Totally. The perfectly curated life.
Exactly. Not the behind the scenes grind.
The real, yeah. And that's where I think their skepticism of the, the typical Instagram money-making schemes.
Right.
It comes in, right? You got your drop shipping, sponsorships.
Yeah, yeah.
We've all seen it.
Seen it all.
They argue that those are, well, inconsistent and not super reliable if you're trying to build something long-term.
So, okay, so if they're not like chasing viral trends or those brand deals,
Right.
what is their secret? What are they doing?
Okay. So they have two main things, two key things that they focus on.
Okay.
One, building a brand, a real brand. And two, repurposing existing content.
Interesting.
They are all about maximizing value, right? But with very minimal investment. They're not saying don't try sponsorships or anything like that. Just that you can't rely on them to like create a stable income.
So it's more about having that like solid foundation first,
Right.
something you actually own and control.
Exactly.
Which makes sense,
Yeah.
especially in the crazy world of social media where,
Oh, yeah. It changes every day.
everything changes all the time.
Mhm.
But I don't know, I'm still stuck on this repurposing thing.
Okay.
It's easy to like slap your logo on something and call it a day.
Oh, yeah.
But is that really building a brand?
Right, right. And that's the key difference here. This creator is not just talking about reposting like other people's stuff.
Okay.
It's about curating and then like transforming it.
Okay.
They emphasize adding your own unique branding, like editing in a way that creates a distinct style.
Right.
They actually gave this example, this account called Selfologio,
Okay.
and they are blowing up, right? Doing exactly this. And they have this super like specific look, right? With their subtitles and graphics that it's them immediately.
Right. So it's almost like taking someone else's, I don't know, ingredients and then creating your own signature dish with them.
Exactly.
You're actually adding value. You're not just borrowing attention. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. But here's where it gets like even more interesting.
Okay.
They call newsletters the secret sauce. That's like their big thing, the game changer.
Newsletters.
I know, right?
Seriously.
It's like,
I mean, I'll admit, that's not the first thing that pops into my mind
right.
when I think online business.
It feels very,
It almost feels like old school.
like old school. Yeah, totally.
In the age of TikTok and, everything.
And the algorithm and
Right.
yeah.
But see, that's exactly why this creator thinks it's such an untapped opportunity.
Yeah. Because with social media, think about it. You're at the mercy of algorithms.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
They control who sees your stuff.
Totally.
And they change the rules all the time.
All the time, yeah.
But an email list, that's yours.
Right.
You own that. It's a direct line to people who have said, yes, I want to hear from you.
That's a good point.
And that ownership, man,
Yeah.
it is incredibly valuable online, like super valuable.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It's like you're not just building a following on someone else's platform.
All right.
You're actually cultivating your own little corner of the internet.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hold on. Okay, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this.
Okay, yeah.
Why are these email subscribers like inherently more valuable than, say, Instagram followers?
Okay, so think about it this way. It goes back to that direct connection, right? That engaged audience.
Okay.
Let's say you post something on Instagram, right?
Right.
Even if you have like thousands of followers, the algorithm might only show it to like a tiny fraction of them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But an email
Yeah.
that lands right in their inbox.
I do.
And because they chose to be there, right, they hit that subscribe button.
Right, right.
They're way more likely to actually like be interested in what you have to say.
So it's kind of like quality over quantity.
100%. Yeah.
You could have a smaller email list
Right.
than your total Instagram following.
Yeah.
But those subscribers could be like way more likely to actually click your links,
Yeah.
engage with you, actually buy something.
Exactly. Become a customer.
Become a customer. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And to prove it, this creator even shared this example,
Okay.
this $60,000 per month newsletter business,
Oh, wow.
just to show like it's possible.
Right.
And they broke it down, right?
Yep.
Showed how just one email, if it's done well with like some ads in it,
Yeah.
could bring in like a couple $1,000.
Okay, now you got my attention. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm starting to get why this creator is so gung-ho about newsletters now.
Yeah.
But okay, how do you actually get people to sign up?
Right.
Like, how do you connect that Instagram presence
Yeah.
to a growing email list?
Okay, so their plan is all about like strategically funneling your audience.
Okay.
So they're big on creating really engaging Instagram reels, right?
Okay.
To like grab people's attention
Yeah.
and then basically driving them to a really simple like newsletter sign up page.
Okay.
They even said like you can tap into existing content, like all those business and AI clips, you know, that are everywhere right now.
Oh, yeah.
You put your own spin on them.
Oh, that's smart. Okay.
Okay.
So you're capitalizing on what's already popular, what's already,
What's already working.
working, and then you're using that as a springboard to your own thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I don't know, are people really going to be drawn in by like repurposed content though?
That's where, remember we talked about like branding and editing? Like that account, the Selfologio.
Right, right.
They have that distinct style, right? This
Yeah.
creator is suggesting like bold subtitles,
Okay.
a certain color scheme,
Right.
something that like transforms these clips into you.
Okay, so it still feels like you, even though you're not the one like on camera.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so we've got the Instagram strategy down.
Right.
We've got the newsletter sign-up part.
Okay.
Now for the million-dollar question, how do you actually monetize?
Right.
How do you turn these subscribers into actual profit?
Okay, so they mentioned affiliate marketing.
Which makes it...
Which makes total sense, right? You have this like engaged audience,
Right.
and they trust you so you can recommend products.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's always ads in the newsletter itself.
Yeah, yeah.
But then they brought up this other thing. I'd never even heard of this.
Okay.
They called it Beehive Boost.
Beehive Boost.
Beehive Boost.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued. What is that? Like some secret, like, marketing society?
No, but it's a cool idea.
Okay.
So imagine this. You connect with other creators
Yeah.
who have newsletters too,
Okay.
but like in a similar niche as you,
Okay.
and you basically just agree to promote each other.
Oh, okay. So you're tapping into an audience that's already like
Already there.
interested in that kind of stuff.
Exactly, and they're already engaged.
So it's like it's cross promotion, but specifically for newsletters.
Exactly.
Okay, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
But does that actually make money?
Okay, so with Beehive Boost,
Yeah.
you get paid for every new subscriber that you bring in through that partnership.
Oh, interesting.
So you're basically getting paid for referrals,
Right.
but instead of needing them to like buy something, they
Oh.
just got to hand over their email address, which is way easier.
So instead of trying to sell them something directly, you're getting paid to connect them with another creator
Yeah.
who's already piqued their interest, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's kind of cool.
And people are way more willing to like give out their email address
Oh, yeah.
than like actually buy something, you know?
Sure.
So it can be a really like effective way to grow your list fast.
And then a bigger list means, more potential for those affiliate sales. More potential for ad revenue down the line.
Right.
It's like it all like feeds back into itself,
100%, yeah. Plus, this creator was saying that they were seeing like conversion rates as high as like 80–90% with Beehive Boost,
Whoa, seriously.
which is huge.
Okay, so that's like out of every 100 people that see the promotion,
Yeah.
80 to 90 are actually signing up.
Yeah, something like that,
That's huge.
which is crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting all these new subscribers. You don't even have to create new content for them. I'm like, I get why this is so appealing.
It's smart. Yeah.
But, I mean, it all kind of depends on finding the right partners.
Right.
And then, like, making sure your offer is good enough that those referrals actually convert.
Totally. Yeah.
So with all this, right, all these potential ways to make money,
Right.
does this creator, like, do they actually walk the walk?
Right.
Can you actually build this, like, $1 million business from home like they're claiming?
That's the $1 million question, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I will say there's definitely a lot to be said for like how, I don't know, how accessible it is, right?
Right.
It's pretty low barrier to entry.
Yeah.
Like you're not shelling out thousands of dollars for like a course or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole focus on repurposing content
Right.
and using these Beehive Boost partnerships, I mean, that could really cut down on your costs if you're just starting out.
For sure. For sure.
And they kept talking about using AI.
Right. Which
Which could be a game changer.
huge. Yeah. For efficiency.
For efficiency, 100%.
Like, it's pretty genius.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, whether or not it actually reaches those $1 million heights,
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's all about, like, working smarter, not harder, right? But it's not without its risks, though, right?
Right.
I mean, you're talking about building a business on platforms that, they change their algorithms all the time.
Right. And you're at the whim of all that. Right.
Exactly.
That's the game.
But I mean, that's the online world, right?
Totally.
You got to, like, be ready to adapt.
Yeah, be adaptable, pivot if you need to.
Exactly.
And I think even if, like, this exact strategy isn't for everyone, right?
Right.
The principles, like, they still apply.
Right.
Building a brand, having an email list,
Right.
making content that people actually want.
Yeah.
Like, those are always going to be important if you're trying to make it online.
Exactly. Yeah. This has been, like, seriously, this deep dive, it's given us a lot to think about, that's for sure.
It's interesting.
Like, it's a fresh way to look at, like, building an online business.
Totally.
You know what's interesting? The video we watched, like, it ended, and they didn't even say their Instagram handle
Oh, really?
or their newsletter. Like, nothing's,
Oh, wow.
which, I mean, talk about a cliffhanger, right?
Yeah, right? Makes you want to know if it actually works.
Right. Like, I'm suddenly, like, super invested in their journey. you
Yeah,
know?
totally.
But it also makes you think, like, could you adapt this for other things?
Right, yeah.
Like other niches, other interests? Could you take this definitely. The Instagram, the newsletter, the partnerships,
Yeah,
and make it your own?
that's a great question.
Right. That's something to think about as we, kind of wrap things up here. But
Yeah.
thanks for joining us for this deep dive, exploring, Instagram millions and the surprising power of newsletters.
It's a good one.
And hey, who knows? Maybe this will inspire your own deep dive. We'll see you next time.